Hey everybody, it's Dina the Explorer. I'm a free thinker and I often have unpopular opinions, but if you're open to a new perspective, stick around because there are going to be some shady moments and some moments you might not like because I tell it like it is in my mind. All right, so Real Housewives of Potomac, it aired 2 days ago, but I am still triggered and so I was compelled to make this video. And this isn't a recap or review, this is more of a rant because I see people do rants. And so I was like, I rant all the time. Let me just rant. So this is about Candiace versus Mia. And let me be perfectly clear. I'm not team Mia. I'm not team Candiace. Because to be honest, both of them are my least favorite characters on the show. Now, Candiace, in the beginning of the season, I was like, oh, we have a new calm Candiace. She's like, she's playing this game. She's trying to change the narrative on herself. She's trying to change people's point of view of her. But no, old Candiace, as you notice in her confessionals, it started creeping up. It started creeping up until pow, they get to the Eastern Shore at Wendy's couples retreat. The what is it? The good vibes only retreat, if you will, vacation, if you will. So she gets there and revs it up. Like she's still reeling because Mia talked to her mother. Mia called her video shoot low budget. I mean, it was low budget. You did not have cars. You had to use everybody else's cars. You had them standing around for hours waiting to film. That was low budget. Now, mind you, I saw the outcome of the video. It actually looks decent. It looks decent. I mean, she had some other additional scenes added to the video. And so, and I think it's actually a decent song. But Candiace, your behavior is, as they would say, as Paris Hilton would say, it's beyond. Like, it's beyond ridiculous. Like, you're in your 30s. And I hate when people keep saying, well, she's young. Candiace is young. No, no. Once you hit over 28, you're no longer young. And she's in her mid 30s at this point. Talking the way she talks and acting the way she acts. Like she said, telling this narrative, like I threw 2 pieces of lettuce at me and she threw the whole salad. Like, you can't shoot at somebody and not expect them to throw a bomb at you. That's not how war works, Candiace. But because your mother has let you live in this delusional mindset that you are a princess and people are supposed to bow down to you, you think that's the way it goes. You can't make somebody mad and tell them how mad to get. Like that just doesn't work in the real world. Like, and that's the thing. Like, this isn't the real world. This is reality TV. Because everything that Candiace has said to Mia in the real world would have gotten her knocked out. Like Candiace would have been long gone to the moon by now. Like she has like tried this girl. And that's another thing. Like Mia, I think she's right. Like I don't think she really was in a true strip club. She was obviously in a high-end gentleman's club, like she says, where she met G. Because like if she was down at the Pink, now I know the Pink is a fictional strip club, but you know what I'm saying. If she was down there at, what was it, Magic, what's it called in Atlanta? I should know this. I know the Blue Flame, or what's the famous strip club name in Atlanta? Somebody tell me that everybody. If she was at one of those gutter ratchet strip clubs, she would know how to read Candiace. And just like walking away, ignoring her, it didn't make it better. It just made her look whack. But Candiace, like someone told me once at work, we were just talking trash in the office, and he said about me, he said, you obviously have never been knocked out because the way you talk and what you say to people, and it's obvious she has never been knocked out. If she were knocked out, she would be a lot more humble right now, because it's obvious that little tiff with Monique didn't do it. She needs, and then it's like she's taunting people. She wants somebody to hit her so she could sue them. I mean, that's what the streets are saying. They're just saying that Candiace just wants to sue somebody. And that brings me to Candiace and Ashley. Candiace, they showed a tweet on the episode of Candiace saying that Michael was an overseer. But like in actuality, if we wanted to like frame this as slave, overseer, master, Mike will be the master, and actually Chris is the overseer because he is overseeing you. He is managing you, Candiace. So in actuality, Chris is the overseer. Is he not a white man? Because the overseers were never like the rich masters. They were the ones like watching over the slaves. They were out there in the fields watching over the slaves. So that would make Chris the overseer. But they didn't go there like I would have gone there. And that's the thing. Like your little cheap, silly Reeds calling her a bottom. No, shit, that wasn't her saying bottom B. That was on a different show. But calling her hoe, saying come get your hoe, go get your pimp. Candiace would have been ended in the real world. And I think she knows she's protected by production because her behavior is beyond ridiculous. Karen tried to call her out on it. Karen tried to calm it down. And Karen, having been, in society world, although she's from the small Surrey County, she knows that's not how you're supposed to behave. People in society don't behave that way, Candiace. So you can stop with the whole Dorothy was rich, because people in society, black society, don't act like that. But somebody needs to humble her ass, and that's all that I'm gonna say. I'm done with my rant. I'm gonna move on to my interior design videos. Check those out. Like and subscribe and tell me what you think.